Welcome back to Christina's Garage Gearhead in Training. Today we're going to put Matthew's car back together so that it will be drivable again. The last couple of videos you have seen, we had issues with rats in Matthew's car, and we had JRB Pest come by and place some traps. We didn't think we caught anything, and then I started noticing a smell mostly from the passenger side. We decided, okay, we'll take all the seats out, we'll get it cleared out so that JRB Pest can come back and spray Bacazap, which was a sanitation fluid. Well, when we took the seats out, we found the source of the odor, which was the dead rat. And now everything is clean. We're gonna be able to put it back together. That way we can drive it again without having the worry about rats and that really stinky odor. I am going to be using my new RYOBI Shop Vac. This was recommended to me by my brother-in-law to have something a little bit smaller. I'd only seen like larger, the bigger Shop Vacs, and he mentioned that this one would be easier. I can kind of carry it around with me. So I'm going to test this out today. And I'm also going to use my new icontools. I don't have very many tools in my toolbox right now, so I ended up getting a 1/2 inch ratchet. And then I got some extensions and also shallow sockets, which I'm going to be needing the deeper socket for getting underneath the car, which I already have some of those. I just didn't have the 1/2 drive. So let's get started. I just removed this from the box and getting a little bit acclimated. It's actually super light. I don't know how much it actually weighs, but it's not heavy at all. The handle, as I'm pushing buttons, can lock into place here, really easily be able to move it around. The main reason why I got RYOBI is because I have the RYOBI fans for my dog stuff with the kennels, and I end up getting some other stuff. So I already have RYOBI batteries. You can just plug it in right in the top and it's good to go. Has the little hose thing up on the top, and then it comes with an additional attachment here, which I'm going to be using this one in a little bit. And then you just unclip the top, and this one's 3 gallons, so it's actually pretty large on the inside. According to the packaging, the RYOBI has like stackable toolboxes, and it has the releasing mechanism. I don't have one of those, but this is, you can use this with that. And it looks like it has 2 options. I think it's low and really high powered. I'm gonna try to sit on here so I'm not bending forward. That was the low powered, and let's try the higher powered. One thing that's a little bit annoying, I don't know if maybe I just need to push it on there more. This top just keeps kind of wanting to come off. Yeah, you just have to push it on there. Now that it's actually not super gross, I'm okay getting into the vehicle. Because before I didn't really want to touch anything. I was worried about getting rat gunk on me. I do like that I can carry this thing with me. And this is the seat belt that I was talking about. I don't know if you guys can see it close up. It's completely shredded right here. For now, I'm going to put the seat back. I'm going to keep it in mind, though, not have anybody sitting in this side. I'll be able to have someone over here. I won't have anybody on this side until I replace this seat belt. So I got this all vacuumed out. I need to put the metal covers, which I'm going to screw those back on first before we actually put the seats in. So I wonder if I just line up the main holes first. Yes. Success. It's such a satisfying feeling. now we're gonna repeat the same process on the passenger side. We were looking at that center hole. It might have been a place where they had like a Ford emblem, Mustang emblem or something, because there isn't an actual hole underneath for a screw to go into. There's just a hole in the plate, and it has like recessed area here that looks like it could have some sort of ID tag or something fancy to go on top. Trevor did this last time. Let's see if I can navigate. With these here, he said you go underneath because there's clips right on the bottom here.
And don't forget your seatbelt underneath.
Yeah, let's get. Put this seatbelt up here. This seatbelt up here. Gotta engage my core a lot because all the forward bending. Oh, I found a pencil. Found a handy dandy pencil. What does it say? Happy Halloween. All right. So to line it up, there's a metal piece right here that I need to get underneath to latch on both of these. And then under on this side, this part here, I need to get that to latch underneath that. I get the top end first, though. All right. Okay, that felt like it went. And then I think I need to like shove this up. It's up on it now. Now getting... Okay, that one got in. This is going to be the more challenging of the two, I think. This one feels more locked in, but... I think that was... Nope, I didn't get this side. Dang it. Okay, let's try this again. It's like, should I replace the seat belt before I put the seats back in? Because this is like a whole body workout. I might just leave it like that for now, just not have anybody sit back there. Or if they do, only in this side, because this is the one with the bad seat belt anyway. Because this side of the seat is definitely... This one is... Pretty sure that's locked in. This is the new... with the flex head. I didn't realize this one had the flexi head, the icon ratchet, and then I used the new sockets. It's the 1/2 that I'm going to need for these. There are 4 of these, 2 on each side to put this front panel in. It just goes in the back here because these seats will sit up and then obviously lay flat, as you can see here. And I'm pretty sure when we do need to replace the seat belts, we're gonna have to take this back out again. Crazy. Just trying to get it, because when I undid them, they weren't crazy tight either. So I'm gonna do my best to get it to kind of where it was before. Yeah, don't want to, slam my fingers into things either. Whew. Getting an arm workout.
That's exactly what I was just thinking.
Using my shoulders and all the things that you don't realize you need to use. Oops. It's almost easier to do the pulling when it comes towards you versus away. I'm getting more tired pushing it away from me. All right. Now,
Hinges are secure.
yep, that's good. And then this last piece, it just slides in.
Bring it in.
Just placing it in, and then this. As soon as you're good with your fingers. So just slide this, and then pull that up, and then that down. Now it secures it in there.
Okay.
And this thing's a little bit tight. We're finagling with it. This is the latch. That. There we go. So this comes down. You saw it flat. This comes all the way down here to lay flat. And to put it back up, this slides. And it looks like the other one should also be working, but that's missing. Just flip it back up, and then this latches into the side. There. And then looks like we might, when we need to take this back out to do the seatbelt, I don't think we're going to need to, because it looks like there might be enough space. We'll see, to be able to pull it back out later. But for now, I'm going to leave it like this. I'm going to use the standard socket 13/16 to get the seat belt. I kind of lined it up already, but it's got 2 washers, one on the inside, one on the outside. And then I have it situated so that it will properly sit properly when we put it over the seat. I looked online to see if there was like a torque spec for the seat belts. It didn't, at least my limited search, I didn't see that there was one. It just said make it tight enough, in terms like hand tight, and then a little bit tighter than hand tight. Because I don't know if they had the torque specs at that time, maybe for the seat belts. But I'm gonna make it snug as a bug in a rug. Feels really good to actually have the tools to do this now, because when I was taking everything out, I didn't have any of the tools and I had to borrow them from Trevor. And just so happened, that's how you know you're a gearhead, because I asked Trevor, hey, do you have it? He's like, no, I took all my tools out, and he was able to find the right tool in his car, even though he said he didn't have tools in his car. The 4 posts need to line up with the holes on the floor. So if you kind of sit it back a little bit. Oh. Okay. So if you lift up off of it. Okay, so I got that hole. That one. This side is seated. I don't think that side is. Did it line up?
Nope. This one, the back one is. So you just gotta get the front one in. Because you're going through 2 pieces.
You know what? I might just need to screw this one in first before we... These are the nuts that are going to go underneath. This is the longer socket. It's the 1/2. Now I'm going to close this door so I can get from underneath the car and tighten the seat down. Now you can see these holes go up into the body of the car. And I'm going to do my best to get it hand tight enough that it's up on this one. The problem with the standard length socket is that the bottom of the, what do you call it? It's not a screw, because it's not, it's tightened all the way down. What do you call it when it's...
Bolt?
Yes, bolt. No, well, a bolt, I think it's called something else, because a bolt is loose, right? This is going to take a little while to... I gotta find it. Actually, I'm gonna do once I get all of these on, then I'll go around and just tighten them all one more time to make sure, because when I tighten a couple of them, it might shift the seat a little bit. I want to make sure that it's tight enough to the frame of the vehicle. I think technically this is a unibody, similar to mine. Yeah, because I don't see a frame, and I see a subframe on the front, kind of like mine as well. That's actually what this is to my, if I'm correct. This is part of the subframe. And then the unibody is this whole, the whole body part. Is that it? Is that it? Let's see if I can hand tighten it as much as I can for now. All right, let's get the other seat in before I tighten all this down. You want to lift it up and put it back.
This back one is in.
The back one's in?
On my side.
That side, the front is not. Oh, come on. This one is
Solid.
it?
Now do the lever on the seat so you can put it forward. And now the weight of it will hold it.
Okay, cool.
Place.
And you're able to
I'll
video
keep my
that.
hand on it, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now I'm gonna bolt the rest of those in. Oh, something fell down there. Oh, was there supposed to be a washer underneath all of these?
Maybe.
Because I found... Well, I found that I need washers on some of these, and well, all of them. I can't tell which ones still have the washers and which ones don't. So that's going to be something I'm going to have to look at a later date. Where? There it is. So this one doesn't have a washer. Take the tape off of that, because I think the reason why is because there was tape. I think they were taped up there, and I just didn't realize there were supposed to be any washers since nothing came out when I removed them. So I thought it was just a nut without a washer. Do it without the ratchet first. Ouch. Just a little bit tight. Like, I could see why they put the tape in there so that the wash doesn't just fall back off. Yeah, what I might do is just get them all on here and then finish tightening them up later. Well, they're hard to get on. They keep wanting to slide off.
Right.
So that might be why they taped them up, because it would make it easier. Ah, fuck.
Yeah, but to tape them, you have to get all the way under the car, get them right in the right spot, and tape them in place, and then poke a hole through the tape. So, I mean, all that extra work is like...
Oh, damn it. Now I feel like I need to get like a magnet, because I lost the nut inside of the little hole.
Right now, you might be putting a second washer on.
Well, I don't feel another washer on there. Yeah, the problem is that I just dropped the nut in the little gap, and now I can't find it. It's about to start raining, so cleaned everything up, put the cover back on the car. I'm pretty much done putting everything back in. The only thing I need to do is locate that one nut, because it got lodged in that little metal section in between, and then I need to check which of them have washers on it. I didn't realize that they were taped to the under part. Now I need to make sure which ones have washers. I need to make sure everything's tightened down and that all the nuts are on there. If you guys want to follow along, please subscribe to my channel. I also have membership options, and I have some content that's membership only accessible to people with memberships. Geez, my brain's a little bit boggled. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.